Originally, like I was, playing football and sports in high school and, little leagues growing up. I've always wanted to fight, but my parents didn't want me to fight. So
Wow.
then I did one semester in college football, like a Division III college in the middle of nowhere in Virginia. And I didn't really take it seriously. Like I went up there and like kind of took it almost as a vacation. Like I didn't really want to because I wasn't passionate for football. It was something that I was good at, but I wasn't like passionate for.
Hmm.
And then something that my parents, pushed for because they're more about studies and school and going to school and all that. So then while I went up there, I actually saw the pay-per-view fight of Anderson Silva versus Forrest Griffin.
Yeah.
And when I saw that fight, I
Yeah.
told myself, and I told my little brother who was with me, I was like, watch, I'm going to take this semester off and then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to train. And then I took maybe 1 year of training, like in an old kung fu dojo, like a very small setting,
Yeah.
and then after that, I took a year off, and then so it was like 2 years after college, and then after that, I went into America Top Team Coconut Creek, and I started over there. Then I went over there for maybe a year, left, and then went to another small amateur gym, which was Imperial, and then most of the instructors there were Black Zillion pro fighters at the
Wow.
time. So yeah, so I was getting like good training while I was an amateur, taking
Yeah.
fights, and I was kind of like hard headed as an amateur. I took fights without proper training camps and stuff like that against really like really tough matchups, and
Mhm.
I've lost like title fights as an amateur and stuff like that just because I just take the fight and not train. But I learned my lessons,
Mhm.
and then I got into the backyard with Dada fighting with
Right.
my
Yeah.
friends.
I'm glad we're covering that, man. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so one of my friends, Redman Barnes, Jermaine Redman Barnes, he was back there fighting, beating people up. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, would you want to do that?" I was like, "Hey, for some money, I'll do it." I went back there, took a couple fights back there. Dada started making moves, made
Yeah.
it a whole promotion, made everything legal, and then it finally became legal, and all these other promotions started coming out of nowhere. And yeah, just build myself up from the backyard. And since
It,
I started going on a run, I just stuck in the bare knuckle for a little bit.
it's so amazing